left its search to find me here. With faith so small she barely bursted through my fears. I prayed for rest that did not come. Instead, this vision came and life was left undone.
It came to me to do a belly painting that wasn't just with the placenta and anatomy happening inside, but to actually really just be artistic and just let my artistic nature that so much wanted to come out all these years, just let it come out. As soon as the moment came where I saw the vision, I had to do it. The way it felt to me was like my own sort of blossoming into my integrity as a midwife, into myself, into me. And so that really felt like it fit with the blossoming that women go through when they are pregnant and they're growing their baby and they're gonna give birth and blossom into a mother. And so that's where the first inspiration came from. I get epiphanies quite frequently, and then I follow that. When I know that I have a painting coming up, I tend to just put it out there to the universe, to God. I'm just really open to what wants to happen. I don't feel like I'm in charge of what visions come. I think it's a listening. It's a listening to the voice of God. It's what connects us to the creation and the Creator.
And I've traded all for the promise of new life to unfold.
Oh, I'll be brave if you're brave. I'll be brave, but only if you're brave.
This music that I'd been trying to make work for such a long time still just felt like a hobby that made no money at all. It just felt like I was coming up against a lot of doors slamming shut, a lot of opportunities that were almost there and then just dissipated and fell apart. Ended up just becoming really frustrated and tired and just kind of downtrodden. I just feel like quitting. You know, I've been doing this for a long time and it feels like it's not going anywhere. And I never anticipated wanting to give up so bad, but I do. It got to this point where I was just asking God, like, I'm tired and I need something from you. I need something to hold on to.
Oh, I long for you, But then sometimes I stop, 'cause I'm afraid of the heartbreak.
I felt that God was just telling me pretty much straight to my face, like, you're asking me to give you something to hold on to and something to help you through all of this, and you don't realize that I already gave that to you. You think that music is your gift that you were born with, that you have to give to the world, but music is my gift that I gave to you, and it's yours to take care of and to cherish. You know, and it was a huge paradigm shift for me, because all of a sudden I wasn't looking at it as a way to start my career or to you know, get me success or fame or boost my ego. It was a thing that I was graced with to take care of while I'm in this life.
And it could be just you and me. We'll be family. Just wait and see.
I've learned to look at my brokenness and my moments of desperation as moments where that divine question wants to break in and say, what about that dream you had? Through that revelation, that moment of clarity, of epiphany, I felt like the choice was to get back up and to keep moving. And I started to really look at the people around me, and I started writing songs for them and about their journey. And that's really what I feel like is changed for me, I think, is that there's a transparency and an authenticity that's coming out in my music and in my life that was never there before. It's fueled people to want to partner together and say, yeah, that's what we want to put back into the world. A safe life has no stories in it. It has nothing to tell your children and your grandchildren about. Give it everything you have, because at the end of the day, what are you saving it for?
As long as we can have it together.
We had our own construction company. We did about $800,000 a year. The economy started going down. We started selling things and getting ready for hard times. Everything was kind of crumbling. I was wrapping up a kitchen job. It was one of the last jobs I did in my construction company. And I pulled into the parking lot and then I just stopped. I had an actual vision of what's next. I saw what it looks like to steward land, food, and family. I saw what it looks like to come together as a community around food. I saw what it looks like for people to come out of time and experience their family, come out of time and experience their food and where it comes from. We rented out on this farm and we started raising birds for meat for families, so all natural pasture-raised birds. A representative from West Africa came to study about business and farming, and he met with us.
Sierra Leone, people eat very little meat because they cannot afford it. So there's a shortage of protein. There's a lot of starch being eaten and less protein.
When I went to Sierra Leone, I found that much of the food was imported. Lots and lots of frozen chicken was brought into the country, and the eggs were brought into the country from far away. I heard a lot of stories of rotten eggs that they paid full retail for that would come out green and smell up their whole pan in their kitchen, and they couldn't even eat it. And that was all the food they had for the day when they found out they couldn't eat it. I was in the shower, getting ready for a meeting, and I saw Farm in a Barrel. I saw a pastured pen that fits into a barrel. I saw how they went together, and I saw a solution that could help their country.
Many, many people that want to go to Sierra Leone to do business want to invest in diamonds or gold or some of the fancy stuff. And here was Jerry. All he wanted to do was help the people grow chickens.
For someone to say what you've been given as a vision is what someone else needs is the most fulfilling thing.
We want to get that to add more protein to the food that we are producing in Cambia District.
Good.
So welcome, Mr. Poultry.
What if I had not taken on the calling? What if I didn't pursue what I had seen? And I think about all the dreams that are out there in people's hearts that you tuck away or you don't pursue because you don't have money, you don't have the means. And it makes me wonder what problems are out there in the world that there's solutions in someone's heart. That because they're saying no, we're waiting. How would this world look if more people said yes?
at the hardest time.